Hey guys, welcome back again. Alright, this one's pretty short and sweet. It's a couple of drawbars I made. The mill never came with a drawbar, so yeah, I made two. First one was it worked, but it was a bit of a balls up, and the second one I'm still using to this day, the captive one. Yeah, so the first one, I'm not going to bang on about it too much because it's terrible. Yeah, just a bit of threaded rod, cut to length, made a nut thing for the top of it, which acted as a massive out of balance machine vibrating piece of shit. Yeah, there was no way of like centering it at the top. Well, I didn't think it through, so it was just this massive weight at the top. So as soon as you got up a bit in the RPMs, the machine was bloody, trying to take off down the road. I had to make up a sleeve that went over the top of it when I tightened it up, that kind of centered it, and that worked up until I made the second one. So yeah, on with that one. So the captive drawbar, yeah, this one I love. I absolutely love it. It's the biggest time saver ever. I was just flicking around on YouTube and I don't know why, but I come across this. It was like a tiny clip of some guy that had made one. There was basically no info on it, just one dodgy sort of video. You couldn't really make out what he'd done, but yeah, I just sort of looked at it and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, that looks awesome. Yeah, thought about it and figured it out, and off I went. So I grabbed some M12 threaded rod from Bunnings, machined out the guts of it. I don't know why, but didn't have to. Machined the top part that threads into the top of the spindle. That was my very first single point thread too, so pretty pleased with that. Bloody scary for your first time. In this photo now I'm just showing how it's kind of the main part of how it works, like that little thing where my finger is down the bottom. That's what stops the drawbar from backing out when you undo it. So that's the kind of what do you call it? That's what locks it so it can't come out. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, so that little part, that part that locks it in, I had to build that up with weld, and and put it back in the lathe and machine it to what it is there in the picture. This is the whole top section complete with the thrust bearing. M16 tap in the top of the spindle. Word of warning with this one: if you were going to attempt it, you've got to make sure that you make up some sort of jig that holds the drill smack bang on center, because ask me how I know. I only just go through with that. Obviously you'd do this in a lathe if you had a lathe big enough, which I didn't. So evening all. Just after a bit of help, because I'm kind of lost here. Got the block in here. I want to cut a 19mm socket on the end. I've tacked it to this shaft, like that's a thread in there holding it, but I didn't think this through. Any idea how I can hold that? Yeah, you see my predicament. If you can help, sing out. Cheers. Bye. I figured out using the dividing head was the way to hold it, and it worked out well. Then I pinned it with some 3mm drill bits, just for strength. And that's it, complete, bolted in. That's it, that's another one down, guys. Hopefully it might come in useful for someone that might want to attempt it. It at least gives you some sort of visual of what's going on with it. Because I couldn't find anything anywhere I looked, and it was just fluke that I found it to begin with. So cheers.
Beautiful.